Good evening, good morning. Another run under the belt for another week. It's a local run and I'll talk about that at the end. It's a cold morning though, but I'm feeling quite hot after the run. Anyway, I've probably got three things to talk about today. So the first one is my Radiant Think company. We have been starting to produce just some free YouTube lessons just on a small aspect of SAP variant configuration to do with trigonometry and calculating angles and lengths or what have you. So we released the second one in that series this week. So if you log into YouTube to watch this video, you'll find a link and things to that. So that's a fun thing to do for me. I quite enjoy doing that. The other thing is Configurable Opinions. Yeah, we've released some content the other week again, and we have in the can another discussion. Now, this discussion started out being a topic about how to slice and dice VC models. So, you know, when you're building a model from scratch, sometimes you have this decision, oh, how many KMATs or configurable materials do I need? And we started looking at that, and then we completely changed our mind on the topic and talked about something completely different. And of course, we weren't prepared for that, so I said to Steve, let's just do the discussion, and I'll create the graphics later around what we talk about. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like. I'll be starting to cut and slice and create that probably this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing Radiant Think are doing, we're doing an audit on some VC models for a company here in Australia, and also probably combining that audit with some training at the same time, using our VC Essentials online course and maybe some of their internal content. We're still working through ideas around that, which is pretty exciting. And it would be interesting to see what their models look like, because they were built a long time ago. The original people have left, which is a common things in some companies with VC. So and I'm not even sure if they're using PME VC as a modelling environment. So there's a few things it would be interesting to have a look at. So looking forward to that, and hopefully it makes us all better modelers at the end of it. I'll just talk briefly about this run. So like I said, I'm running locally. We're in a bit of a lockdown, not a really hard lockdown, but you know, we're meant to limit where you go and how far you go. So today I ran locally, so my total run was probably about 10k, and you're seeing a slice of it, the more interesting parts, I suppose. So I started at the top of Mount Eliza, and Mount Eliza is really a hill. It's not a mountain by any means, but I started up the top. I think the opening shot shows the valley on the other side, and it's covered in fog early in the morning. And then I've basically run down through probably 5 different bush tracks that weave their way down the hill. So Mount Eliza has a lot of gullies like you see here, and often there's tracks and trails that follow those gullies down, and a lot of them actually are maintained by volunteers and not necessarily by local government. They might get some subsidy, I don't know, but in this community around here, it's really good. There's a lot of people who volunteer and provide these environments that I run in here and there. So yeah, so you'll see as you're watching this, obviously, that there are places where I run on the road, places to connect from one track to the next, etc. And until I get to the end where I am right now. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Hi to everyone around the world. I know I get a lot of views from India and Europe and the US. So I thank you for that. I hope it's useful. I feel like I ramble on a lot, but anyway, that's life. So I'll catch you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.